What is up, YouTube? Trifecta Sports back here with another video. I know it's been a while since y'all have seen me.
A long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't been able to make any videos. I've gotten a lot of TTMs lately, so we'll just have to make a video on everybody that I've gotten since we've done our last video. But today we're doing something a little different. It's a little interesting. We're going to do an all-time team based on the autographs that we have from baseball. So as you know, we're all huge baseball fans. If y'all haven't watched our Upper Midwest Tour playlist or just in chronological order, go do that. We went to 6 MLB ballparks in the span of 8 days. And we also went to SunTrust Park, Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and Nationals Park over summer. So go check those videos out. But we're going to be doing from each position. So we're going to be doing catcher, pitcher, first base, second base, third base, shortstop, all three outfields. We'll also be doing DH. Did I say relief pitcher?
Relief
pitcher and manager. So we all have our cards here, as you can see. We've all got our cards together. Some of us are going to be using the same ones because
we have the same autographs.
Yeah, we have the same autographs, and we don't have cards of those players. Like, I don't have a lot of the older top sets, so we'll be using some of the same cards for people. But we're going to go ahead and start. We're also going to do this on a point system. So we're all going to go down the line. So manager, manager, manager. Whoever has the best gets a point. And whoever has the most at the end wins. There's no loser dare in this one.
Good.
I apologize because the last time that we did a loser dare, we got pelted with ice cubes. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. We did the NBA version or the basketball version of... Yeah, we did do baseball what was it? Heads Up.
Heads Up.
We did the baseball version, so if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it. That's what happens when you lose with us. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to let them two go first on manager because...
Question. That's out of the ordinary, but whenever we do the point system, can we vote for ourselves?
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing.
I'm voting for myself every time.
All right, here we go.
I'm just kidding.
Go ahead and start with manager.
Nah.
All right. For my manager, I have one of the greatest managers of all time for the Braves, Bobby Cox. Me and Isaac got to meet him at Chop Fest last year. Hopefully get to see him again this year, and Tyler will actually be joining us for the first time. Really awesome. Really nice guy. So
You're real loud.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So I'm quiet, so I have
And today, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna do it like that. My manager is Tony La Russa. As you can see right here, I got it on a small 4x6 photo. I printed off the computer and through TTM. So that's gonna be my manager.
My turn?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. For my manager, I have a little wild card. I forgot he was even a manager at one time. But for my manager, I have Pete Rose, as you can see.
Ooh.
I got him through eBay, actually. Of course, he doesn't sign through the mail. And there was no way I was going to be able to... Yeah, he used to, but he doesn't anymore. And there was no way that I was going to be able to meet him and get his autograph unless I got lucky somewhere. So I bought it off of eBay. It was real cheap. I think it was like $33. But yeah, Pete Rose, that's my manager. So
How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it best? Like how valuable the player was, or are we gonna do it by like how they managed?
marriage.
I guess how they managed him.
Okay, you go first. Yeah. Best manager.
Best manager. If I had the stats, I could tell you. So basically, Pete Rose was good, but I'm gonna compare it to Tony La Russa and Bobby Cox. So Bobby has what, 14 straight division titles. And Tony La Russa had what? How many championships?
I don't know. I'm not a Braves fan.
I'm not
I'm
either.
gonna have to vote Bobby because I don't really know La Russa, but I know 14 straight is unheard of in any division. So
This is gonna be tough because I don't know the stats.
La Russa.
If I had a phone, I would tell you, but I don't know. You know what? This because the autograph's cool. Pete Rose.
Well,
We
I all
tied.
have 1 point.
we
So we're all tied.
all tied with one. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Because I mean, if I went with Bobby, you know,
Oh, you went for La Russa?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's
yeah, he went with La Russa.
I have 1 point now.
All right.
All right. So
All right.
what are we doing now?
Starting pitcher.
Is it starting pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Mine will be Mr. Greg Maddox.
Right about him.
Yeah, buddy. I bought him on eBay for a ridiculous
That's
amount.
gonna be tough.
But I am trying to complete all the retired numbers in the Braves system, so it's really cool. It's really faded too, but yeah, Greg Max probably the best out of the three, wouldn't you say? From Greg Max and Tom Glavine, probably the best.
Oh yeah, from the Braves.
for sure. So that's my guy.
All right, mine is Nolan Ryan.
I knew it. I knew it as soon I was like, he's
If
gonna
you can
pick.
see it, because this one glares a lot, because it's actually a, I don't know what you call these, chrome refractor, I think. You can't see it real well, but
I knew it. I knew he was
you
gonna
can
pick.
see it.
I even wrote it down for my prediction.
But I was able to get his through the mail also. I'm a huge Nolan Ryan fan, if y'all didn't know.
You got his through the mail? No, right?
No, not through the mail, eBay.
That's what
Yeah, I got his on eBay. I don't know if he signs through the mail anymore. There hasn't been any recent successes. But I got his through eBay. As y'all know, I'm a huge Nolan Ryan fan. If you go watch our actual first videos together, I actually had a Nolan Ryan jersey on. And I actually have that jersey. Actually, that was his jersey, but I have a Nolan Ryan Tequila Sunrise Astros jersey hanging up in my room. And that's actually the one thing that I want autographed most. So that's like my dream autographed, is to have Nolan Ryan sign that jersey. Go ahead.
Okay, mine is no other than a former Boston pitcher, Pedro Martinez. As I bought his card online. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a Topps Archives card or something like Then and Now or something.
Mhm.
But that's going to be the signature of that.
Yeah, we'll send him up
The
here.
pitcher that I'm going to choose, my starting pitcher. I could have picked him or Roger Clemens, but I decided to go with Pedro Martinez. This is
Alright.
going to be tough.
Actually, I feel like this is gonna be too easy.
I'm going to go with Eli.
Oh wow, that threw me for a loop. I was gonna say Nolan.
I'm just thinking career-wise.
I'm doing career as well.
Yeah, if we go
Oh, we're doing
just...
career, not
if,
like
career.
stat.
Nolan's a.
if we really go straight pitching, it's still tough.
That's the thing.
Nolan was a strikeout pitcher. Maddox could
Who had the better
literally get
overall
out of the
career?
game in like under 80 pitches, and Pedro was just raw.
Raw.
I mean, he was.
Shout out to Caden Ramsey.
Should we just do just each point for each of us then?
I mean, we still got to vote. We'll just see how it goes. I go Greg.
Come back to me.
Greg.
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 Maddox.
Come back to me.
I'm picking Pedro, dude. On the lineups or the ESPN rankings, they had Pedro in top 5.
I'm still going to stick with Nolan.
So we're
Oh, we're tied at 2.
2
Nolan
points
was good,
apiece.
man.
I'm telling you, we're not going to have a winner.
All right, next
All
we're
right.
doing relief pitchers.
So I have
Relief pitchers. Oh, shit.
I have the labeled greatest reliever of all time, Dennis Eckersley. I bought him on eBay for really cheap. It was a 2016 Topps Archives, and it was 2002 Stadium Club. Yeah, that's right. Really like it a lot, but he is the best and is on the all-time team as a reliever. So that's my guy.
Go ahead.
All right, for mine, I have Mr. Raleigh Fingers. This one is actually autographed. A few of mine will be. You can kind of see it. A bunch of mine are in top loaders, so they're going to glare. I could probably take it out and show you all. But I was able to get his through the mail. I sent to Raleigh a while back, and he signed 2 cards for me. I plan on sending to him again.
He's like, what,
because-
$15?
Yeah, I got greedy, and I sent like an 8x10 and 3 cards with like $30 trying to get his, and he only signed 2 of the cards, which maths out to be.
15 times 2.
Yeah.
$30.
But I plan on sending to him again and trying to get an 8x10. I have a baseball signed by him too. I actually got him through the mail with a baseball also. So that's pretty cool. But here it is out of the top loader. You can see he signed it right across his body, right across the middle. But that's my reliever, Raleigh Fingers.
And my reliever, this is going to be a funny story, is no other than Mr. Phil Necro. And I actually got his autograph for free through the mail. I wrote him a letter saying I was the age of 11 years old.
This is embarrassing to talk about.
This is so embarrassing. This is so sad. But I did. And he actually signed I had like a little sheet of paper printed off with through the printer. And he signed it. It said to 11-year-old Isaac Daniels, and he signed his name. So hey, I got his autograph. It counts, but it does say to 11-year-old Isaac Daniels. So Necro, shout out to you, buddy. So that is my closer.
Oh yeah, I also want to mention almost every card we're using is mine.
Yep.
Just want to mention that. So every card that we show here is mine. We just went to my house and grabbed all these because I have a lot of the top sets. That's how I get a lot of my autographs. Y'all will see that whenever or if I do my next TTM video. So I guess we vote now?
Yeah, we'll vote. Okay, so who'd you have again?
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Dennis Eckersley.
I had to pick Dennis.
I'm going to go Dennis. I don't think he's the best closer of all time, but I think he's the best,
Best
out of these
reliever.
three.
Out of these three, for sure.
Who would you say is the best of all time?
Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, he's up there. He's so good.
So,
I mean, I hate the Yankees, and I'm a Red Sox fan, but I'll
I
fight
like 'em.
someone over that.
Yep.
so Eli has 3, and we have 2 points.
All right, this
Wow.
is where I'm gonna fall off the wagon. I don't really have a good catcher.
Go ahead.
I don't have a good catcher.
Fall off the
But I
wagon.
did meet this guy at a minor league game in Elizabethton, Tennessee, and that is Jeff Reed.
Go ahead, keep talking.
He caught a perfect game in 1990.
He
Right?
caught Todd Browning's perfect game in 1990 when he played for the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah.
Where I fall
Got to meet
off the
him
wagon.
really cool. And of course, this is Tyler's card. I got him on a baseball.
Yeah, that's my autograph.
Yeah, that's his autograph.
Oh god.
But that's the only guy I have that was a catcher, so
Oh, shoot,
that's
I
what I
had
got
to
to
get
put in the
this
mix.
This here on out it's just gonna go Tyler boop, 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 all the way up.
All right.
I might get a couple. I might have a couple.
I kind of have mine out of order, so I kind of have to pick this one out.
Let me go
We're
ahead.
not supposed to let each other see either. This is kind of like an element of surprise thing, even though we know some of them already. So for my catcher, it's another one that I got off of eBay because he doesn't sign through the mail, and he's probably impossible to get in person. But I have Johnny Bench, as you can see. I mean, I think it's
Obvious.
obvious that he's the greatest catcher of all time.
He is a part of the all-time
That goes without debate. Part of the all-time
all-time
team, all-century team, everything. So, yeah, there's not much more to say about him. If you don't know Johnny Bench, you should definitely look him up.
Google
One of the
him.
greatest baseball players of all time and the greatest catcher. So,
I think Yogi Berra is the all-time century greatest catcher. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken.
is he?
I think so. And then Johnny Bench is all-time.
Yogi's probably who I'd have too.
Okay. I think I'm next. The next one, my catcher is no other than Carlton Fisk. As you can see right here,
Solid.
I bought his autograph on eBay. He used to sign, didn't he, through the mail at one point?
Fisk?
Yeah.
He still does, but it's like $40 per item.
Yeah.
So
and
if I
bought
ever
it
get
for
his,
20.
yeah,
so.
if I get his autograph, it's just gonna be like a one-time thing of 40 on a card.
Yeah.
And then I'm done after that. A lot of players, as you guys will know, I like to get 8x10s cards in baseball signed by all three and have like a
Collection.
triple collection, like a trifecta. Like a trifecta. And yeah, there's probably no way I'll be able to do that with Carlton.
Is Fisk considered like top 10 or top 5 catchers all
Catcher,
time?
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So
I don't want to.
unanimous,
Yeah, I don't
Johnny
want to
Bench.
sound braggadocious, but 3-3-2.
Yep. All right, this one,
Sad day.
we're doing what, first base now? Yep.
First.
No,
Yeah,
we're doing
yeah,
first.
First base.
yeah.
Okay,
So this
yeah, go ahead.
one will throw you guys for a loop who he actually did play first base, I think, towards the end of his career. And that is Al Kaline.
Oh.
I got him through a trade on Instagram. I got an 8x10, which looks really nice. And I think the guy got through the mail as well. So he does do through the mail for a $10 fee.
$10.
Kaylin, yes, I have his
So-
through the mail.
I sent to him recently, so hopefully within a week or so I get it back.
Okay.
So
So that's my first baseman.
So I thought we would do DH before first baseman, so it's going to take me a little bit to grab these cards.
you mean go ahead and go because I don't have a
Nah,
card.
Okay.
I'll save a DH for last since they're...
My first baseman isn't as good as his. I didn't even know that Al Kaline played that position. But mine is Paul Konerko.
That's a great.
As you see, I don't know which way it goes. I'm hard at judging this, but Konerko signs through the mail. He played with the White Sox for his whole... No, he didn't. He played with the Dodgers for 2 years and the Reds, but he played majority of his career, I think 16 seasons with the White Sox.
World Series?
Yes, World Series champion, multiple time Silver Slugger, All-Star, over 400 home runs. Yeah, great player. I remember watching him growing up, and that was pretty cool to get his autograph. So, mine first baseman's Paul Konerko.
Do you think he'll be a Hall of Famer one day? Maybe on Veterans Committee?
He has a chance. It'd be cool just because I like getting players' autographs before they become Hall of Famers instead of after. So, he has a chance, but we'll just have to see.
Del Murphy has a chance.
Okay. My first baseman, I actually got it this past week through eBay. And it's no other than, I don't have a card of him. Well, Tyler didn't have a card of him anyways. Because it's no other than Stan the Man, Stan Musial. And,
Can I do the picture here?
Yeah, it'd be right here. Somewhere right here.
Right there. Right on my hand.
Right on his hand. Hopefully I can edit that. But,
Hopefully my finger was above it instead of behind it.
Anyways, Stan the Man, I mean, he did play first base, and he also played in the outfield, so...
I regard him as one of the top 10 players ever.
Yep.
That's just me. We got bored one night at my house and tried to rank the greatest players of all time, and I think we ranked him at 9. So, yeah, Stan's one of the greatest.
And it's also, to let you all know, it's on an 88 Donruss card as well. My favorite.
All right.
But,
I'm going to give it to Isaac.
Yeah, Stan.
So, is it 3-3-3?
3-3-3.
Wow,
Wow, it's
tied.
Alrighty.
This is closer
Second
than
base.
Second base.
I'm telling you, it's going to get bad here.
For my little bag of tricks, I'm going to pull out Duke Snyder. I got him on a dual photo with probably he's going to also be in here, but Isaac has the card. But Duke Snyder, really awesome. How many World Series do you think he won? I don't really know. If I had the stats, I'd tell you guys, but I don't really know. Dodgers, yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn, wow.
I think he won one or two.
How do you get the autograph?
I got it. I think I just bought it online. It was pretty cheap. All my autographs are usually $30 or below. I try not to spend too much. And yes, they're all certified.
Not me. My second baseman is no other than the other third of the Big Red Machine, Mr. Joe Morgan. I also got his through eBay. I was able to get Pete Rose, Joe Morgan, and Johnny Bench all on eBay for around $30 to $40 each. I didn't even plan on buying him. It was just the fact that I just planned on buying Pete Rose, and it suggested a Johnny Bench for cheap, and then the Johnny Bench suggested a Joe Morgan. So I just went ahead and bought all 3 members of the Big Red Machine's autographs for... All 3 were under $100 altogether, so that's a pretty dang good deal. All 3 of them are on baseballs. Like I said, explaining this y'all aren't going to know, but hopefully I do a video where we can just go through my whole collection and I can show you all then. So.
Okay, my second baseman. I mean, he was good. He was good. Got his autograph through the mail for free. No other than Ryan Sandberg. As you can see.
I have that same exact card signed.
Right here, got it on an 88 Donruss card for free. So I was pretty excited to get that. So, I think my vote, Tyler.
I'm going to say Duke. Duke had a pretty complete career. Crap.
You vote for himself.
3-4-3.
3-4-3.
You really think Duke had a better career than Joe?
I'm calling it close, but I think Duke probably did. From his time and like his era, being that kind of superstar, that was pretty.
Joe Morgan was raw.
So
Hashtag Caden Ramsey.
So for third base, I don't have the card. I think Isaac has the card for third base, and that's Brooks Robinson. Of course, you have to put in a great defender in your lineup, which Brooks definitely is. 16-time Gold Glove. I got him through the mail, and I sent him a photo, and I don't remember how much I sent. I think $5 or $10 just to be cheap, and he sent it with 6 inscriptions, with Golden Glove, All Stars, MVP, World Series, and All Century team on it. So it was a really cool photo.
Should we just go ahead and spoil it?
Yeah, just So
Okay. Go ahead. All three of us had Brooks Robinson.
Nice.
Of course, if y'all know,
Best
he's one of the
defensive.
greatest third basemen of all time and the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. 16 gold gloves. I mean, I don't know how you can argue against that.
Yeah.
He had 16 gold gloves in, I think, like 20 seasons. So, yeah. No, 23 seasons. And he had 16 gold gloves, so
So I vote for Brooks Robinson. I don't know about you guys.
so 4-5-4.
Yeah.
Brooks Robinson's also one of the best TTM signers, so
Oh, yeah.
y'all are just
Shout
getting
out to
started.
him.
Go ahead
he
and
signed
send him one. He'll sign for free.
for free. I got a small photo and a card, and you got about 50 photos.
I have 2 baseballs. No, I have 1 baseball. I sold one of my others. I have 1 baseball and 3 8x10s. I've yet to got a card signed yet. I don't know why. So once I get through sending this batch of TTMs that I plan on sending, I'll send Brooks one.
Do I need to give you that card now? Consider we're fixing to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, here you go.
All right. So.
I don't know this one.
No. I already got that one. I already got it.
I don't know
You
this
got
one.
I already got
They kept teasing me about their shortstops.
So this one has a really cool story with it. With me saying that, probably Tyler already knows.
I'm trying not to know.
Barry Larkin. So, the story behind that is Tyler and Isaac was on a beach trip, and it left me and a couple of friends back at home, and we were just going to a few Appy League games just to watch. And I think Tyler called. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyler called me.
One of my former teachers in high school,
One of
who
our
I'm
former
really
teachers,
who I'm really close with. My dad's actually best friends with one of my former teachers, one of our former teachers. And he called me, and he was the one that told me. He's a huge Reds fan, so he called and told me, and of course I was upset because we were at the beach and a Hall of Famer's in town.
Yep. So, Tyler called me, and I was going to go to the game, and he told me, I said, well, crap, I got to go check this out. So, it was me, one of our good friends, and my girlfriend went.
Isaiah, y'all know
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Everybody knows Isaiah, dude. He's in every
He-
video pretty much.
So, we went to the game, and we went to Walmart to find real Major League balls, but
They
they
didn't have
had
any.
crappy ones, but we dealt with it because this is still a Hall of Famer. We still got to meet him.
And me and Tyler was sweating bullets
Yep.
while we was walking on the beach.
Yep. So, after the
Took
game,
them about 2 hours to finally get it.
We was sitting there just
So,
like, oh, did they get it? Did they not?
Yeah.
we stayed outside the clubhouse because there's an entrance outside of the stadium, and we stayed there with a couple of other signers, and we were there for about an hour and a half, and then a clubhouse guy came out, and we asked him, like, hey, is he here? And he said, to be honest, no, he left like an hour ago. So we were like, all right, screw it. And some other guys, the batting cages along the right field line, and they were just staring, so we thought they were just talking or whatever. And I walked by and like, sorry guys, Barry's not here. The clubhouse manager said he's not here. He left an hour ago. And they said, no, he's right here in the cage. And I looked over, and he's in the cage. And I was like, oh, crap. So we stayed there for 3 hours, and a lot of the guys left because they thought he already left. So we stayed there for a little bit. And he came by and signed 2 balls for me, a ball for Isaac and a ball for Tyler. And he was really cool, really nice guy. Probably one of my favorite Hall of Famers I've ever met. So he's my shortstop.
I'm hoping he's back again this year because he was a rover for the Cincinnati Reds minor league organization this year. So I'm hoping he comes back because I didn't have the chance of meeting him. And if we're on another beach trip when he comes into town again, I will be highly upset. So hopefully he's back this year sometime when we're there. But my shortstop, it's another story kind of like that, is Omar Vizquel. As you can see, he's a minor league manager for the Winston-Salem Dash. My dad's originally from Winston-Salem, so we go there every now and then, and when we do, we go to games. But Isaac, Brent, and I drove all the way down to Winston-Salem, and we caught a doubleheader. It's probably the greatest day of autographing we've ever had.
For sure.
I think I ended up with 15 autographed items from 11 different players that are either retired major league players or current minor league players in the top 30 of their teams' respective lists. But he didn't say much. He didn't say one word. I got him on a baseball in this rookie card. But I guess he's a cool guy. I really don't have a critique or a review on him because he didn't say anything. But Isaac's pick.
Mine is also no other than Barry Larkin as well. shout out to Isaiah for waiting for hours to get the autograph for me on a baseball.
Oh, thanks for my shout out too.
Oh yeah,
Well, you got it.
Eli got mine.
But anyways, so to reward Isaiah for waiting so long, I got him a what's it called?
Hash brown bowl.
Hash brown bowl.
Waffle House.
Waffle House. That's about $11. So I think
Y'all will learn
Which
when
I
we put
vote.
Isaiah in more of our videos. That boy loves Waffle House and loves eating.
he'll do anything for some Waffle
Which I
House.
vote that we go to Waffle House after this. Because hash brown sound
Well,
really
Dad got pizzas for us. If he, yeah.
Well, let's hurry this up. So, next. Wait.
No,
Oh,
we gotta
we
vote.
gotta
We gotta
vote.
vote. We gotta vote.
We gotta vote. So,
I gotta.
yeah.
But that's
What is that? 555?
That's 5-5. Yeah, it's 5-5-5.
555.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and you said you didn't want to vote because it'd be a blowout.
All right, well, this one I know I'm not
It's gonna be
win.
a blowout. You just wait.
All right, what position is it?
So, we got left field. Well, I don't know. I can still be a part of it. He's definitely not going to get votes, but left
What are you
field.
doing?
Left field, I have Chipper Jones.
Yeah, you're definitely not winning
Yeah,
this round.
definitely not. He is a Hall of Famer. He did start his career in left field.
Can you
Which-
explain how you got the autograph?
So the autograph is, I have two really good friends, probably my best friends besides you guys.
Yes, sir.
Food's here.
We'll be there just a second, making a
So-
video.
My best friends got that for me for my birthday. They got me a autographed Chipper Jones mini helmet for my birthday, which is probably the greatest gift I've probably ever gotten. And my girlfriend, you know, she gets me gifts sometimes. So it's probably one of the greatest autographs I've had, mostly because I'm a Chipper Jones fan. And I
Oh, and
love him.
shade.
Owen Shade. Sorry. No name. Can't tell your name on here, but yeah, that's who
There
I
you go.
have.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Isaac and I have the same one again. The
Yeah.
greatest hitter of all time,
I'm just gonna show mine too.
Mr. Ted Williams.
Make it quicker.
Arguably one of the greatest players of all time, the greatest hitter who ever lived. I was able to get his, ironically, while we were at the beach when Eli got us Barry Larkin. I'd been looking to buy it for a few weeks. The dude, it's a weird story. The dude listed it as an 8x10 photo of Ted Williams, but it ended up being an, is it 11 by 14? Yeah,
Yeah.
an 11 by 14. So I was surprised when I got it because I didn't expect it to be
So
that
big.
large. Yeah. So whenever I took it out of the package, it wasn't just an 8x10. It was a lot
Bigger.
wider and taller.
We were
but,
together because you opened it on the hood.
Yeah, I opened it on the back of
We were
Isaiah's.
going
yeah,
to
the hood of
we were
Isaiah.
going to meet Dale Murphy.
That is right.
Yeah, we were going to meet Dale Murphy when I got it in the mail. But it was originally $50. Then it didn't sell. The dude took it down to $40 and had best offer, and I offered him $30. So I was able to get it there on eBay.
And I bought mine on eBay as well. A little bit more than yours, but
8x10.
8x10. No, it's smaller than 8x10. It's in an 8x10,
It's a 5x.
5x7
Yeah,
into
5x7,
in a
okay.
8x10 border.
Case.
So I guess we don't need to vote there.
So is it 566?
566.
Please don't let Eli
So-
win this next round.
You probably have this card. One of
Is
you.
it?
Your card.
Oh,
Where is it?
yeah.
That. Alrighty. Of course, Willie Mays, who was a part of my dual photo with Duke Snyder. Really cool. You already know the story about how I got that. So that's my guy.
Willie Mays, just basic. I bought his on eBay. It's an 8x10 of the catch. Arguably the greatest catch and most notorious catch in MLB history.
And probably one top 3 for sure. Greatest players.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
rank him at second. I rank him at second, Ted third. So it'd be lovely to have the top 3 players of all time's autographs, but I don't think I'm
Babe
ever getting Babe Ruth.
$10,000. You might. But, my center fielder, nowhere near theirs, but still pretty good.
Underrated.
Underrated, most underrated player, I think. No other than Dale Murphy. And as you may know, us three actually met Dale Murphy in Bristol.
Yep. Really nice guy.
Very, very nice guy. One of the greatest signatures
Best
I have.
autograph deal ever. It was
$30.
$28. That included a ticket to the game. That was
About
five.
Five.
So you were literally meeting Dale Murphy for like $23. And hopefully they do that again this year because
did.
that was a very cool experience. We
Oh.
were drained of energy because that was the day we got back from the beach. We had left at like 4 in the morning and drove all the way back. So we were drained of energy.
Was that? No, that wasn't the game. Whenever was on minor leagues Twitter, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it was. Because, yeah, okay.
That
Cool
was
story. This video's running for way
Yeah, you
too
left.
long right now. It was
Krista,
your
that's her
girlfriend's
birthday.
birthday.
Oh, my
That was a
my
long
no-name
night.
girlfriend birthday. Thank you for saying it. Hopefully
Y'all
you
didn't
can
hear
blur that out.
We'll put we'll put a beep
Wow.
sound effect in there.
You said her name.
Okay.
So?
Anyway,
There's 1,000.
this video's running way too long.
Yeah,
we
we gotta
apologize, but if I can find it real quick, we ended up leaving that game because it started raining, and we went to eat for his girlfriend's birthday. So we met Dale Murphy, we left, and drove all the way to Elizabethton, which is about 20 minutes away, and ate at Pizza Inn. Well, we looked who was playing in Elizabethton, and the Elizabethton Twins, which was literally 3 minutes away, were playing, and one of the best prospects in the minors, Wander Franco, was playing. So we were able to get, Isaac and I were able to get his autograph. Super nice kid. Fun fact, he has the same birthday as I do, just 2 years younger than I am. So we got his autograph, and we checked, and the Kingsport and Bristol game was in the 6th inning. So we were looking to get a few players from Kingsport, most notably Jared Kalanick, yeah, who's in the top 100 of the minor leagues. And unfortunately, the game ended up going to 12 innings, and it was getting late. And of course, Isaac and I were tired, including Brent, because we had left at 4 in the morning, and we were still up on 21 hours without sleep. So we were, of course, tired. But if I can find the video right here, we were actually in this video. Minor League Baseball posted, "You don't need to talk to him. There's no one on third." There's 2 hecklers at every Bristol Pirates game. But if I go ahead and turn it, you can see Isaiah and Brent standing in the middle in blue shirts. You can see them right there. That's Brent and Isaiah. And over here in the bottom, you might not be able to see it, but about right here,
Mike?
you'll see Isaac. That's Isaac right there next to my finger in the, I think it's a black or dark blue shirt. And then right beside him, you can't really see me, but you can see part of my head behind that guy right there sitting behind me. So I thought it was pretty cool that we were able to get on Minor League Baseball's Twitter page. And it only has 1,700 views, but it's still cool that we got on Minor League's page. So is it... Well, Eli wins, yeah.
You picked the same person,
Yeah, you
didn't
picked the same one.
Is it 676? Because it was 566.
you? Yep.
So
676.
Okay,
Okay.
676.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is right field, and I feel like I already won this round. Not to be cocky or anything, but Hank Aaron, I have a ball and a photo signed by him. Probably my favorite Brave of all time.
Can I just go ahead and do mine because mine's garbage?
Go ahead.
If I ever get Al Kalin's autograph back, it would be him.
Yeah.
But
That's who mine is. Okay, line. I'll just show you real quick.
but
Got his through the mail. So, there you
I
go.
don't have. So the only right fielder I could think of is no other than Ken Singleton.
It's good.
I mean, he was good,
He
but
was a good player. It just
but it's not-
sucks
it's
when you
not-
have to compare him to
Hank Aaron.
Hank.
Yeah. So and Al Kalin too.
Mine's K-Line. Sent that card through the mail. Got it back real quick. I think it was like 9 days. $10. So
Hope that's what I did as well. Gave Al Kaline $10, and hopefully I get it within a week. So fingers crossed. And my Ken Singleton, I actually just copied a photo on the computer and just sent to him and got it back.
I
So
actually got his back last week. Actually. So
776.
776.
Well, I feel like
Last
Tyler.
one?
I feel like you guys will probably win this one, but this
You
might
don't
be
give
shocking
a
for
1
my
point.
DH, which is
You thought I was gonna win by a blowout.
so. Here we go. My DH is Eddie Matthews, who I got on a baseball through the internet, which was he was a 12-time All-Star. He led the NL in home runs and RBIs one year, and he won 2 World Series. And I think he made it on his 5th ballot. No, I don't have a DH at all.
Oh.
I can. So he was the only one close enough because
I was about to say, if he was a DH,
We're in trouble.
yeah. Ours is pretty much the same. We actually have the same style cards too, but we both have Big Poppy,
Big
David
Poppy,
Ortiz. We apologize for the glare. We thought this was great lighting, but it's not doing well on these cards.
It'll
But
be all right.
we both got David Ortiz through eBay. It's actually a pretty cool story because he bought his, what did you say, a month or two ago?
Yeah.
He bought his about a month or two ago.
2 or 3.
And I seen one, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I decided to buy it. Well, come to find out, it's actually the same exact photo and autographed in the same exact spot as Isaac's is, and it's on a home run swing in the 2013 World Series when he won 2013 World Series. No, I think he won a World Series MVP that year.
Yeah,
Anyway, he had a historic 2013 postseason, so it's cool that the autograph that we have of him is in that series, and in that year they won the World Series. Go Boston, world champs this year too. I also want to show this card. This is my other outfielder. This is my bench player. No other than myself at the bright age of 5.
That might have to be it.
I think this wins it for me right here. As you can see on the back, yes, there's my name.
Stats and all.
Oh yeah, look at me. 3-7. 3-7, baby. As you can see, I've grown a little bit since then.
That's
but,
literally a yardstick of 7 inches.
It's a yardstick.
I was 43 inches tall.
God bless. All right, we got.
So the vote, I'm Ortiz. I'm sorry, yours.
Yeah, I guess I lost that one.
So what
But he is, granted, he is in the Hall of Fame, but he wasn't a DH. But we are doing DHs.
By
Personally, I
position.
think he was better than David Ortiz, but he's not a DH. So yeah, granted, I'd vote David Ortiz as well. So that means it's 6,
No,
no, 7, 8,
7. Wow. And overall, Tyler wins this one.
Honestly, didn't think it'd be this close.
I
I did
didn't
not-
either.
I
We talked
did-
about it at my house when we were getting all these cards.
I said Tyler's
and
going to win the
we
whole
weren't
way.
going to do a point system, and I'm glad we did now because they thought that I would win by a blowout. Because if you look at our overall teams, mine's still probably slightly better. But they didn't think it'd be close when we did this format. But I'm glad we did now because I honestly didn't think I'd win when we got to infielders because my infielders aren't the best.
Yeah, great outfield.
I had a
First
great outfield
baseman
that helped.
can improve.
The only thing that helped me was my outfielders and the Big Red Machine.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Big Red Machine, then I probably wouldn't have won. Because I honestly didn't expect to get a point from Pete Rose.
And then plus our managers were all different, and we all voted.
We
decided
were
there.
going to have different managers anyway because before I remembered Pete Rose was a manager, I originally had Bruce Bochy, the current manager for the San Francisco Giants, who will one day be a Hall of Famer. So that's our video, I guess. We're hungry. We're going to go eat
38
pizza.
minutes.
We're on a running time of 38 minutes. I don't know if this will be edited or not. Hopefully it will, but we'll just see.
No editing.
So this is going to take a while to render on YouTube. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave this video a like. Subscribe if you're new. We make a lot of great content, including TTM videos where we recap who we get through the mail. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot more in real life stuff.
We're
because,
going back to Chop Fest.
Yeah, we'll
Chop
be going back
Fest.
to Chop Fest in about 2 months.
Yep.
So we'll take a video there.
And the next video, it's my idea, is going to be, we're going to do a little quiz of
Yes.
MLB players whenever they was kids, and you have to guess who they are. So stay tuned, and
I guess that's it.
I'll
So
see y'all
thanks
later.
for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. As I said, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you on the next video.
Let's go get some pizza!
Peace!